Hey everyone, welcome back to U.S. Mint News and Reviews by Sonofasilverstacker. That's me. Today's date is September 18, 2023, and now let's get to it over here. United States Mint bullion sales, no new tale to tell yet, but I hope that we do see some kind of numbers added to this. I'll tell you, hopefully we'll see 2 million, maybe 2.5, maybe 2.1 million. I hope to see 20 million American Silver Eagles minted for the year. That would be something. Now, over here to the next step. We're going to look at moneymetals.com. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $8.39, and hopefully we can get that down to about $2 to $3. That would be something. That would be amazing. And what does it mean for the price of Silver Eagles? Yeah, that means they're obtainable and within reach for most buyers, I would think. Now, over here, remember this? This was an invitation to all Americans. Honor our nation's history with new designs for the United States coin. That comes out, well, I guess about 10 days ago now, about how we should give our opinion about how the mint is going to approach the 250th anniversary. That's from 1776 to 2026. And I want to pop over here to Salivate Metals page. He does actually a great video. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this particular one. The title of his article is U.S. Mint wants you to do this. All right, look at all those fours. That's got to be a winner chicken dinner. So there it is. Listen to what he says. It's quite poignant and important. Now, over here, let's get to it. Now, what I'm going to show you here is United States Mint coins that are actually worth some money. Because let's face it, in the year 2023 here, there haven't been too many, I guess, big hit coins, right? I mean, generally speaking, I mean, for let's say most of the mint schedule this year, everything's been kind of, it's okay. It's not been the greatest. However, a few short years ago, 2020, the United States Mint had the V75 for gold and silver American Eagles, and those were a big hit. And look at this. This is raw, all right? It's going to be $300. That's incredible. Now, if you're going to be purchasing it graded, all right, look at that. Proof 70 Deep Cameo is $530. And people are still picking these up. Look at this. And I have it listed by ended recently. So September, and then it goes to March. And then September, I don't know why March popped in there, but September 12, September 10, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of interest still in these coins, no doubt about it. We have pretty good listings here. And I do like the NGC label there for the Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. It looks really cool. Very cool. And they sold it for less than $575, but still, that's better money than you had picked it up for, right? So that's something that we need to consider if you're going to going back and looking at what's valuable, what's attainable still. And I imagine that these will probably only get more expensive as time goes on. Now, in the beginning, when these first dropped, they were rather expensive, even for raw form and graded forms. But the price has come down a little bit here. And because of that, I think that they are more obtainable and within reach. Now, obviously, a few years, 10 years, 15 years down the line, this will probably not be the case. Now, let's keep on keeping on. What other coins are worth money? Well, look at this. Remember 2021, the Tuskegee Airman quarters? Look at that PDS set sold recently for $270. That's amazing. But look at this. This one here, that was a surprise to, I think, most everybody. That was the 2021 Tuskegee Airman American the Beautiful quarters set, featuring the P, D, and S coins. That's just a P, a D, and an S, and that was an S proof there in the middle. And really, why do people pay such, how come they come out of pocket so deep for these particular sets? It just makes you wonder. Now, this person got theirs on August 30th for $56, and I think that's actually a deal compared to what we're seeing here. Look at that. Mint rolls, unopened, sealed Tuskegee Airman, $159 one bid. There's another one of the three-roll set. $79. Look at this one scored. I don't know who picked that up on the 18th of August, but kudos to you. That's a winner chicken dinner. Now $79, $89 for that one. And you can see where it's going here. $85, $261 for the PDS set. So there are some winners here at the United States Mint. You just got to be able to, I guess, be patient. What I would do is I would set up an alert for PDS Tuskegee Airman 3-coin set. Because I would imagine you could probably, look, there's still money to be made, I would think. Look at that on September 9th, Tuskegee Airman for $14.50. Another one for $14.50. I mean, is that the same bidding? Nope, not the same buyer. Yep, it might be. I don't know what's going on there, but that is definitely interesting to me. All right, look at that. It's incredible. Now, let's keep on keeping on. There's a lot of coins, actually, that are worth good money at the United States Mint. And I wanted to show you this one, too. This is 2022's, it's a Maya Angelou quarter. It's a drooling quarter, and really, we're not seeing the errors like we used to here back in 2022. And I do believe the United States Mint has altered the design somewhat for the 2023 quarters because we're not seeing this error because this happened because of the highs and lows of the mouth, and it created a huge die break there, and it continued on for the rest of the coin series for the rest of that year. Now, if I put the other quarters that came up that year, besides Maya Angelou, we're looking at serious errors, all right? And you know what? They're not that expensive right now. However, I think later on, maybe a few years down the road, these drooling errors are probably going to be worth good money. Look at that, 349. There's obvious. Now, here's what I would do. I would purchase the ones that have not only the drooling error, but a nice fat wart on the nose like witchy poo, right? That'd be something. Look at these, 349. Look at that. Ooh, poor guy. Got to get that looked at by a doctor. Yeah, look at that one. Bam. So there they are. Now, let's go, and maybe I can prove my point. Maybe I can't. Let's go back over here to the top real quick. And then, bam, 2023. All right, 2023 quarter drooling, and that's pretty nondescript. It's kind of narrow. But look at this, 2023 Sally Ride quarter with drooling. Okay, very minimal. But if we do see any of these, they're from 2022. There's a 2022 Maya Angelou drooling George. Another 22 listing come up. Edith Kanaka Olier, Clash Die, not really the one I'm looking for. There you go. There's one. You can see it right here. And it only had $1.42 with 3 bids on it. But that's Woman Man Killer, 2022. You're looking at Sally Ride, not so much there. Look at that one. It's also 2022. So we're not seeing the 2023 errors for the drooling George. We're just not. So that makes me think that the United States Mint has made a variety for 2023 with that mouth. Now, this is a really spectacular error. If you haven't got one of these, I would probably do so, only because these are probably going to be worth good money in the future, especially if you like air coins. Now, some people don't like air coins and don't like bother searching for them. They just, it's a niche market, right? Not everybody's for it. A lot of people just want the best of the best of the best. Sir, you know what the movie that's from? Yeah, I do. Now, here you go. You can almost see Edith spelled out at George's earlobe there. That's something. And that's quite an amazing error. And if you can get that H on the far side of his ear, that's probably going to be worth the most. Probably hundreds of dollars, I would think, someday. So there you go. There's another one. There's the lettering behind the ear. It's like a tattoo. Look at that. More drooling, but it's from 2022. Interesting, isn't it? They had to have done something even more drool here. 2022. Oh, look at that one. Look at that. And only sold for $12.95. That's actually a really good deal. Look, you can see it over the ear. It says Edith. That's remarkable. What a great error. Very stunning error. Now let's get over here to something I think is very important. We're over here at the United States Mint schedule. And like I said, we're 18 days into September. That means there's about a week and a half left of September. Then we got October, the full month of 31 days. And then we got November, 30 days, right? So that's 2 months. But then starting in December, the United States Mint is going to make that transition to 2024. And that means that all of the products from 2023 are going to be done. That's it. No more made, no more produced, no more production at all. And they're all going to be at the warehouse sitting to be shipped out to your hot little hands. So let's go a little bit further, and I got to ask the question, if the United States Mint is going to be selling this particular set this year for 2023, why is it we don't have any specifications? Why have no description whatsoever? I mean, they do know what's going to be in there, right? They definitely got to know. And what's even more interesting is that they even have a picture of what the product will look like. So why not the description? Why not the specifications? It's a head scratcher. And I think people that were serving the public well are the people that are selling the 2023 U.S. Mint uncirculated set that they've actually put together. So there's people like this here that sold this for $9.99 with $5 shipping. And it's the 2023 P&D Mint set. Now, it doesn't have all the quarters, all right, but it has a circulating change here, the Lincoln cent, the Jefferson nickel, the Roosevelt dime, and then 1 quarter, and then the 50-cent piece. What you're missing is the remaining 4 quarters and the Sacagawea dollar. And that would be a more probably comprehensive set, and even more comprehensive if they actually added the American Innovation dollars to that. That would be something. But really, I think only the people, the visionaries, are the ones selling the uncirculated set right now in lieu of the Mint's absence of their uncirculated set. Did I even say that right? I don't even know. Isn't that something? I mean, I tell you, it's a head scratcher of what's going on this year. And could the Mint actually forego it this year? Well, Maybe, maybe not, but we do need to know our history a little bit because the United States Mint back in 1982 and 1983, when things got really expensive and with inflation and interest rates and all that stuff, and basically metal, copper got really expensive, and they switched over to zinc that year in 1982, when that's when we had the zinc and cents. So we're seeing some parallels this year to 1982, and I think that's something we should be aware of. And, not look at it in the face and go, oh, yeah, whatever, but just take it into consideration, I would think. Whew. And I think that's it so far. Let's go to those plus ones. I'm probably missing something here really important. And if you can think of it, please write down in the description, hey, Stacker, you forgot this aspect of your argument. I'm like, oh, yeah, dang it. Oh, thanks for covering my you-know-what-ski. Now, over here to the plus one. Bam, this is Proverbs 22, 1 and 2. And it says here, a good name is preferred to wealth, and goodly favor than silver and gold. The rich man and the pauper meet. The Lord is the maker of them all. Man, isn't that the truth? Now, I think what that means is that praising a good name over wealth, Solomon explains that the rich are not to be praised for their wealth, and the poor are not to be condemned or blamed for their poverty. All right? Each of their circumstances were decreed by the Lord, and he can make them converge or even reverse their positions, for he made them all. And it reminds me kind of that Eddie Murphy movie. What was that? Where he got turned into a stock trader with Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, that's some convergence or reverse of positions, isn't it? That's something to see. What a great movie. Do they make movies like that anymore? And if not, maybe they should remake it. That was quality entertainment. Now, over here to 99.9 KOIN Going News Radio. This is Summer Breeze for all the people that are missing the summer where they're living at, if it's too cool or it's cooling off for you. This is Seals and Crofts. I hope you do dig it, folks. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, say, hey, sub the channel. It's all free. Stacker out.